What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah. Welcome back. Welcome back. Lo, man. Lo, you the first one on. You be for real about your 9 to 5 millionaire. Don't quit your day job. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Hey, as y'all can see, I have a special treat in the house. Hey, I want to do something. Man, go ahead. If anybody on here wants some people or a couple that you know, and you want them to like possibly be blessed with the Make Real Estate real estate course, I definitely suggest that you tag them right now.
I wanted to say that.
Tell them to come on. Carla said, well, Camille, I'm liking the hair. For real, for real.
Share with all your married friends, family members. Share.
Ooh,
we're going to bless somebody today with this course. Absolutely.
Somebody said, ooh, wifey on, you know it's about to be lit. She's beautiful. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. What's up, Coach T-Mac? What's going on, man? Hey, them Giants going to be fire as long as you there. As long as you there, bro. Hey, so now y'all come on in, man. I got wifey on here today. Man, I just wanted to, add a different twist to it, no pun intended, because her hair is all twisted up, But nah, y'all come on in. We, man, let's see. I'm going to ask you some questions real quick. All right, let's see. High question. In my area, property is expensive. Is it worth to get a rental property if the cash flow is negative? Absolutely not. We don't buy properties to take losses. We buy properties to make money. All right. So the thing you want to do, if your area is too high, then you need to go to where the money is. I think a lot of times we sit back and we wait for, properties in our area just because it's in our area. But if it's not going to make you money, then it's not going to make sense. Right. So if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. So I need you to come to Make Real Estate Real. And we show you exactly where the properties are at, where you can make money on those properties. That's what you're doing it for. I'm going to put it here, Make Real Estate Real. Yeah. So go ahead, tag some people. I'm about to give away some courses. We're about to give away some courses today. So look, that's why Camilla's on here, y'all. She's like, man, you got to start giving away some Make Real Estate Real. So I'm about to do that. Yep, all day. All right. So let's see, .com. Yep, I'm getting good at this, y'all. I couldn't do it before. Boom. You hold it down. Nope. Is that how you do it? Yep, pen. All right, there we go. All right, so we're going to get started because we're about to bring a bunch of people on. So y'all come on. Yeah, I see Boss Lady. That's right. Hey, see, she always read the comments. I just be looking at the camera and I just be talking. But, Camille. So go ahead. Let me let you say something. Go ahead. Just say hi. At least you can at least say hi.
I said hi already, and I said share. We definitely want to get on live with some married couples. I would like to see the couple together so we can go on live with you guys, and we're going to definitely give away some Make Real Estate Real courses. I'm a fan of love, so we are here to be a blessing to somebody or a few somebodies.
Yeah, let's just do it, man. Let's just start giving away the course, all right? So check this out. All right, so last time we were on. Now, it wasn't last week. I apologize. We were taking a vacation, a much needed vacation. You got to still pour into your family and stuff like that. So last time we were on, though, we talked about the wake-up call. And that was the part of the book. I think that's what, chapter 6?
Chapter 5.
That was chapter 5. All right. Yep, the wake-up call. And that was when, remember, I played the actual shooting. That's when I got this wake-up call in my life. Where I almost lost my life. And it was crazy because I was just going, this was like the first job I ever had. The police department was the first real job. And then all of a sudden, here it is. I just wanted to make a little bit of money. Camille and I, we were talking about getting married. We was talking about getting that, buying the house with the white picket fence, 2.5 kids and all of that, the dog. And then all of a sudden, in a blink of an eye, it almost got taken away from me. It almost got taken away from us. All because I was just going to talk to this little 16-year-old kid and just take him home. And the next thing you know, I'm like almost fighting for my life. I'm struggling with this kid, And I said that very moment, that sitting in the back of that squad car, I said that this was my wake-up call. I said, what would have happened to me? And I need y'all to really hear this. And hopefully we got some couples on here. But what would have happened to my family? What would happen to Camille if I would have lost my life, that time. And it's so crazy because I never really asked her that question. So now that I got her on here, I'm going to ask her, like, what would have happened? Like, if I would have lost my life that day, you know, like, have you ever like pictured what your life would have been like at that moment? You was about 22 years old, newly married, and all of a sudden I go to work. I remember we always used to kiss 3 times, one for you, one for me, one for us, every time before I went to work. But what would have happened if I wouldn't have came home that day?
Yeah, by that time, I was no longer working. And at that time, we hadn't made all of the strides that we've made now as far as investing in real estate. So I guess what would have happened is I would have went back to work and tried to put together the pieces of my life. So no, I didn't. But I never thought about you dying or not coming home. I always believed that God would cover you and bring you back to me like he always has. But in the event that didn't happen, I would have definitely had to start all over and try to put my life back together.
So, all right. So at that period, we were young. And it's like, okay, cool. We young. So, and I hate to even say this. It breaks my heart to even say it. But you would have started over possibly. You would have had another 9 to 5 millionaire in your life. You would have, you know what I'm saying? You would have started, you was young. But, you know, we did not have children at the time. And so I always told Camille, like, I was like living my life on the edge. It was a lot of things that I was doing as a police officer that I definitely wouldn't do once I had kids. And so, but how would life would have been if we would have had the children that we had, you know, at that point? Like, what would have, like then, do you think that you would have just been able to even have a job to take care of everything that we accumulated? With the job you had, would have been able to take care of our house that we bought? Would have been able to take care of all the car notes? Would have been able to take care of the kids' private school tuition?
No, not at all.
So what would you have done at that point? Have you ever thought about that?
No, I've never thought about that. And thank God I don't have to think about it now either, because you have positioned our family in a way that everything is taken care of. So even if something happens to you now, God forbid, we're okay. We're okay. I can't say we're going to be great because we're not going to have you, but we're okay financially. So like I said, you along with real estate has helped us, and along with the businesses have helped us position our lives to be okay.
Yeah. So guys, at that point, you know, that was the wake up call for me because, you know, and Camille, she probably hasn't done this, but I used to do this all the time. I would pretend as though something happened to me. I would pretend, I would literally see it. And then I would be like, you know, I would literally play it out in my head. I would play out the whole thing of, man, like seeing, you know, Camille, the police come knock on the door and then tell her, y'all seen in like the old military movies where they just stand there and then they say, you know, we're sorry. And then salute you and then give you a flag or whatever. And I was just like, man, like that's all they gonna give her. Like they not gonna like make sure my kids are taken care of. They're not gonna make sure she's taken care of. They're not gonna make sure our bills are taken care of. They're gonna say, man, your husband was an honorable man. He died a hero. They're gonna salute. They're gonna do all of the pomp and circumstances at the funeral. They're gonna do all of that. They're gonna cover my casket with a police flag, or American, you know, the U.S. flag, and then that's it. And I was just like, man, like if I really love her, if I love the children that I'm gonna have, I would make sure that this incident don't go, you know, just lost. I would make sure that this was the wake-up call that I needed in my life to make sure that my family is straight. I think a lot of us wait, you know, we wait until it's too late. But I always felt that I never felt that your dreams, your life, my children's life, my children's dreams should go in the grave with me if something happened to me. I felt that the only thing that would keep me surviving is knowing that you were still living. The only thing that would keep me surviving would be that knowing that my children is still living this life that we've created for them. So, you know, I need you guys to really think about in this part of the book. It was, you know, what wake-up calls did you have in your life? What wake-up calls? What happened? Everybody get them. Some of you might have not had them yet. But what wake-up calls have you had in your life that you just ignored? That you just really just said, you know what, man, I was blessed to get out that situation, which you was, but it didn't do anything. You didn't change anything. So this part was so crucial in my life because, and some of y'all need to do what I did. Y'all need to play it out in your head. You need to literally sit back, and whether you're a male and you have a wife, or you're a wife and you got a husband, you know, play it out in your head. How would your family's life look if you no longer existed? And the harsh reality is this has been something that has been happening this year, you know, with COVID last year. This is a reality that happens every single day. And so I need you to write down like what wake-up calls you have, and if so, how come you haven't answered it? You know, and put some people in there, man. Put your spouse, put your children. You know, even, and it don't even have to be something like you lost your life. Like, what would happen if you just lost your job? How many companies have downsized this year? How many of them have just shut down? What will happen? How are you set up? That's what this 9 to 5 millionaire mentality is all about. It's like, what would you do? Like, how are you positioning yourself if it happens? Because the reality is it will happen and it can happen. So you want to be in a position where it does not affect your family. Your family can still thrive. You know, your family can still thrive. So what I'm going to do, usually I just keep going. I'm going to just bring some people on right now. You want me to bring some people?
Let's go.
All right. Let me bring some people on. Anybody who had a wake-up call, let me know. What was your wake-up call? All right? Before we even get to the whole couple thing. Okay. Let me get some wake-up calls. So somebody, come on. Let me get some people on here. You know, yeah, I see you, Lois.
Being an actor on the job, yeah, that's important.
Yep.
That's key.
And that was something that I had in the book, Lo, and my dad, he was the one that told me. He was like, you know, you have to go to work every single day and pretend like it's, you know, you're an actor. And don't bring that home with you. Yep, let's see.
And I'm definitely a fan of Jemal. He never brought the stress of it or the drama of it home.
Yep, you got to be an actor. You got to, you know, hey, what's going on, bro?
What's going on? How are you?
Hey, man, I'm great, man. I'm great. I'm sitting here, man.
I didn't think you would accept it. I just pressed join.
Oh, why you didn't think I accepted it?
All right, I just hopped on your live. I like what I'm hearing.
Oh, absolutely, man. What's your name?
My name's Terrell.
Terrell, what's going on, man?
Good. Not much, just getting off work.
Okay, where you work?
I do landscaping.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Nice. So let me ask you, man. We was talking about okay. How you doing?
Hi.
She's like, who are these people? What are they doing? Why you got me on here while I'm cooking? How you doing? I'm Jemal.
Hi.
Hi.
My girlfriend Jillian.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. What you cooking?
Say it again.
I said, what's she cooking?
What you cook? She's surprising me today. What you cooking today? I told her to surprise me. I was at work, and I said, you know what? Go ahead, hook it up.
Oh, that's what's up. So let me ask you something. At your job, have you ever had a wake-up call, something that told you that, or just a wake-up call, not at that job, but a job period, where you just said, man, I got to do different, you know?
Now, does it have to be a job situation, or could it
No,
be
just life, bro. Just life. It ain't got to be a job. Just life.
Well, I do have 2 children.
Uh-oh, did you freeze up?
I'm frozen.
Oh, man. Somebody said, I like this guy. Oh, come on back on, man. You was just talking about you got 2 children. You might want to go back in the house. I don't even know. So somebody else, let's see. We click him off real quick. Somebody else come on and let me know. Let me know what wake-up calls you guys had. Like I said, this is so important. All right, there we go. He's off. Yep, somebody else come on. Let's see. With Chris. Julie, let's see. Let's see. My wake-up call was also if something happened to me, what would my children, grandsons?
Hi.
Hey, what's up, Julie?
Hi.
What's going on? How you doing?
I'm good. How are y'all?
Oh
It's
man,
good to see both
love
of you.
What's that?
It's good to see both of you on here. We get to hear about her, but we don't now I get to see you.
Oh, I'm happy he has me on today. I'm happy to be here.
No, I'm happy she's here too. I'm happy. It's hard. You know, it's hard trying to get Camille on. Camille doesn't like to, you know, she's kind of like, you do your thing. I'm just going to be right here.
I'm normally on the other end watching it and looking at the
Yeah, that's
comments.
me. That's my
Yeah.
personality. I understand that. I'm
So, Julie,
I just joined on here, but this is not my typical personality to jump on here with all these people. I don't know. But,
It's hard to hear her.
yeah, you sound low, Julie.
oh, sorry.
There
Can
you
you
go.
hear it better now?
Yep. There you go. Yeah, so let me ask you, you ever had a wake-up call in your life?
Yeah, for me it was health related. So I had a can you hear me now better?
It's still a little low, but we can.
Okay, let me turn this off. I apologize. Is that better?
Yes.
Can y'all hear me better? Okay. So for me, my wake up.
Oh, we just lost you, Julie. There you go. Yeah, we hear you now.
It
Yep.
paused. Okay. I got sick about for a couple years before COVID, but I was dealing with it for a little while. But went right before COVID hit, it got to its worst, and it affected the job. So that was kind of my wake up call, like not to be dependent on a job. Sorry. Just because of the illness, if I could have taken a break from working to get better, the healing could have happened a lot quicker. So I just want to, I love my 9-to-5 job. I plan to keep that, but I want to just be able to have an income that I don't have to depend on it for financial reasons. So that's kind of my goal, is just to be able to not be dependent on something, so that when my health needs to take priority, I can make it a priority. So.
Wow. Thank you for sharing that. Let me ask you something. How many, so right now, is that the only stream of income you have, is your job?
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this next chapter, you know, it's talking about that one stream of income is not enough. Like, have you ever sat back and thought about, like, how can you create more streams of income? And sometimes they don't even have to be outside of your 9-to-5. I think a lot of times, and like I heard you say, like, some people love their 9-to-5s, and there's nothing wrong with that. I tell people to keep their 9-to-5s, actually, you know, because I believe in multiple streams of income, right? And the reason, when I got that wake-up call was just letting me know, like, if something happened to me on this job, what did I have outside of this job where passively it could still come in? You know, it could still take care of my wife. It could still take care of the bills of the house. And so the same thing like you, when you had your illness, you wasn't able to work anymore, right? And so, like, have you ever thought about, like, I need to create something so if this ever happens again, I'll be able to passively receive this income and still be able to take care of the necessities of life?
That's definitely what I want. It's not something I've ever been shown, like, as far as been exposed to with my family or just what I've been around. I guess I never really thought that was possible. I just thought that was the normal, was to get a job and get, you know, keep getting those raises and, you know, progressing as far as you can. But now I just feel like I've been exposed to a whole different life. And even though, like, for me, I feel like if I had a partner, or like if I had a husband or someone to do it with, but at this point I don't, and I don't want to just keep waiting for that. Like, I want to be able just to do it. Like, I have bought my first home, and that was right when I was getting sick, but so I have done that. But to be able to have a rental or something that could cover my bills would be just a weight lifted off. And then I want to use this what I've gone through, this and stuff, and I'm still pushing through it, but, like, I want to be able to use this to help other people. And if I'm working, you know, constantly working, and can't free time up for that, then what did I go through this for? So yeah, I want to be able to do that. I want to be able to have vacations with my family. I want to live life and not just live to pay my bills. Like, that's not life to me. That's not that's the life I've lived, but that's not, I don't think that's something that everybody has to settle for. So I I appreciate what you guys are doing, telling the story, because it's opened my eyes to a whole different life that I didn't even know was possible.
Well, Julie, you know, I always say that your level of exposure will determine your level of success.
Yes,
And
sir.
so that's that exposure thing. When you get the reason why, you know, us as 9-to-5ers, right, blue collar workers, the reason why we do that is because that's what we saw, right? We saw that growing up, and we saw our parents do it, and our parents, and we felt like this is the way to do it. But we didn't even know that there's a whole nother world out there. There's a whole nother way of making money while you're still sleeping or while you're sitting here. So right now, Camille and I are sitting here talking with you, and we have rental properties, and it's producing income because people live there. We have several businesses producing income. And so we're able to still make money while we're together, spending time together. And so it's all about information. I see my brother, E.T. is on here. He always says information changes situations. Information, that's the only difference between the wealthy and the person who doesn't have. It's all about they got information. And you said it, you know, you just haven't been exposed to it. So, you know, something that I want to do, I want to expose you to this real estate game. I want to expose you so that you can learn real estate the right way, and that you can go ahead and it's all right. So I want to expose you to this. So this is not by chance, you know, nothing happens by chance. It's not by chance that we're on here today. It's not by chance that you popped up. It's not by chance, you know. So what I need you to do is give me your email, like send me a DM, and I'm gonna have my assistant send you the real estate course so we can get you going. And this is not just a real estate course that just gives you information and then all of a sudden have you out there walking on your own. This is a real estate course that's there with you from the beginning to the end. All right? And this is a real estate course that's all about having purposes for every property you purchase. You know, we tell people all the time that we don't buy properties, we buy purposes. That's what we do. So, you know, this is made so that you can, you know, God positions you and I right now so that, you know, Camille always tell me, you know, we need to we're blessed so that we can be a blessing to other people. And man, we definitely, I don't know what it is, but we definitely want to make sure that you're good, all right?
I really appreciate it very much. I've been praying about this, so I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, both of you.
Nah, no problem at all. This is what we want to do. This is what it's all about. This is about that exposure level. I was exposed to it, and then now, you know, our life goal is just exposing other people to that you can still live the life that you dreamed of. You can still live the life that you prayed on while working the 9-to-5 that you love working. You don't have to give up your 9-to-5. It shouldn't have to be a sacrifice. You know, it shouldn't be, well, I love my job, but, you know, in order for me to make it in life and live this dream life, I got to quit my job. And it shouldn't be the other way, you know, vice versa. So, you know, keep on doing what you're doing. You know, just keep on, man. People are rooting for you. You got a bunch of people on here that's rooting for you, saying congratulations, saying, you know, keep going, stay strong. And, you know, definitely make sure when you get the course, make sure that you stay in contact with me because you got to make it. You know, this
I will. I'll make it. I'll tell both of you right now. We'll have this on video. I will make it. I'll be a success story. I promise that.
Amen.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nah, thank you. We appreciate you. Where you from, Julie? Where you from?
I'm from Texas, Fort Worth.
Okay. All right. Great. I got family in Texas. So, hey, let me tell you, let me be the first to welcome you to the Make Real Estate Real family.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I'll see you on the Facebook group.
All right. Thank you.
All right. All right. I think, Julie, you got to click off. All right. Let's see. Wow. Wasn't expecting that.
That was unexpected.
Yeah, wasn't expecting that. Man. Yeah, it's real, man. This is why we do what we do, man. It's just real people out here, you know, real stories. And, you know, all I'm telling y'all, man, is just information. People try to make this thing seem more complicated than what it really is. Information. And once you get with the right team, your life can change. You know, this chapter that we're discussing today is actually, like I said, one stream isn't enough. You know, one stream isn't enough. You want to get another person on? I see it's just blowing up. The request. Let's see. Send invites.
Send invites.
Okay, we stay up there. All right. You want to get another one or you want to keep talking?
Sure, why
All right,
not?
let's go. We're going.
I'm enjoying it.
All right. Boom, we're going right there. Somebody said, how old do you have to be the cutoff? What's that?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, man?
I'm on a skateboard right now.
All right, that's
So you asked when we realized the wake-up call, right?
Mm-hmm.
So most recently, I've been like dancing for like, I'm only 20 though. I'm almost 20. But I've been dancing for like 8 hours a day. I used to put out like 10 videos a day. I did like 56 in one day, one time. Promoted like $100 every week. But the wake-up call basically is like, our mom's not like getting better because she has like degenerative disc disease, and dance literally pays nothing. So I kind of decided this morning at like 5 o'clock, I think I'm just gonna do real estate and photography, like stop dancing. But I have the money to start the course. I just don't know what to do, if that makes sense. Because we just moved to Florida and I don't even have a job right now. So it's not, I don't like have a 9 to 5. If that makes sense.
Nah, it makes sense. What is it? What's your end goal? Like, what is it that you want to, like, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
If you would have asked me this yesterday, I would have had a way clearer answer. But it really changed since I dropped the whole dance thing this morning. I just feel like being broke is not an option. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be able to provide.
Yeah, well, let me tell you something. First off, you don't have to stop dancing. It's nothing. If that's what you love doing, bro, keep doing that. There's so many other ways to make money out here. The issue is not that you dance. The issue is that you just haven't came up with another way of making a stream of income. So if that's what you want to do in life, man, if that's what makes you happy, then cool. Continue to do that. Remember, everything that you do is a vehicle.
Yeah.
It's a vehicle, man. There's not many people, man. For some reason, the older we get, the more we stop dreaming. So if that's your dream, if that's your goal, if that's what you want to do in life, don't give that up. But you can still make money while you do that. You know, let me show you something. And that's why I kept my job, right? So here it is. I was a police officer. We owned a bunch of real estate. We had a chain of we got a chain of daycare centers. Owner of a security company. Was traveling the world with ET speaking. Got an online real estate course. I'm a professor at Lakewood University teaching real estate. I leave some stuff out. I got three kids. I got a wife. You know what I'm saying? I work out every day. And don't stop, man. You know, so you saying that you can't continue to do what it is that you love doing? You know, you think that you have to stop doing that? Man, the sun is in my face, y'all. You want to scoot over a little bit? Yeah, let's scoot over.
That's going to be my face.
Is it? There you go.
Oh, no, that's not.
That's not going to work. So, you want to go this side? Don't screw this side. There you go.
It's just
so you don't have to stop doing what it is you're doing. That's my whole point. You just have to, you know, find a way, and you have to find a way to continue, you know, to get the income that you need.
Yeah.
You know, and then you said you want to get in real estate.
Yeah, I just made a fool of myself this morning trying to go around because apartment complex is near me. Yep. So I went around trying to ask them like, hey, what's step 1 of becoming a property manager? But they was like, hey, that's not exactly real estate. It's like, dang, man. I don't know what.
They said becoming a property manager is not real estate.
Yeah, they said they don't need a real estate license for it. And they said that they got hired through who they knew. And I was like, nah, that's not the way. Like, if you only get to feed your family through, like, who you know, that's kind of, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that.
Well, that's not a bad thing because you know Jemal King. Jemal King gonna look out for you, bro. I got you. And then people are gonna say that, you know, they know you. And so, you know, so what I want you to do, I want you to send me your information, and I want you to send me a DM right now with your email. I mean, with your IG information. I want to send a real estate course to you. All right. And then
wait,
in that course, what's that?
I have one more question.
Yep, go ahead.
So I hear on the podcast, you guys, like, whenever you talk about passion and what you love to do,
Yep.
like, how do you know what you love to do? Because I'm pretty much a passionate person. Like, it doesn't matter if I'm on a skateboard or anything. Like, I put a lot of energy into, like, everything. So how do you know if your passion is that, like, what it is?
I mean, so I'm gonna show you this. When I was your age, I was just going into the police department, right?
Yeah.
I wasn't passionate about the police department at all. I wasn't passionate about the police department, but yet the police department was paying me money so that I can make a living or make a life with my wife.
Yeah.
So sometimes you need to be passionate about your goals in life, your dreams. That's why I asked you, what is it that you want to do? Along the steps along the way, you might not be passionate. The steps might not, when you're going through the process, it might not feel good.
Yeah.
But the reason why I want you to start dreaming, the reason why I want you to start coming up with where you want to be in life is because that's what's going to keep you going. That's what you should be passionate about. And then every single day, you're going to work towards that goal, that vision in life. Here it is. I wanted to go to the NFL. I was passionate about that, right? I didn't get it. So then all of a sudden, I became a police officer. Now, if I was only going on passion, I wouldn't have never became a police officer.
Yeah.
And if I would have never became a police officer, I wouldn't be talking in front of you right now. So right now, you become passionate about what's the vision for your life. You got to remember something. And I heard you say something, and I want you to remove this language from your vocabulary. Stop saying I'm only 20. Don't never say only before your number again. All right? Because then it's going to become, that makes you, when you say I'm only something, it makes you feel like you got a lot of time.
Yeah.
It makes you feel like, oh, I got time in front of me. And I'm sitting here telling you, look, I pray that you live to be 100. But I know people that has passed away, you know, in the age of 30, the age of 40. So you don't know how much time you have. So attack every single day or every single year like it's your last. And so work towards whatever. So I want you to write down, man. I want you to write down what will make you happy. What do you want for your life? You 20, but how do you want your life to look like when you turn 30? Where do you want to live? What do you want to drive? How do you want to take care of your mother? How much money you want to have in the bank? How much passive income do you want to have? Write all of this stuff down. You know, one of my favorite scriptures is, you know, create the vision. Write the vision and make it plain. Write the vision down and then make it plain to you. Write it down. That's the problem with a lot of us. We, you know, people, they're 20 years old, your age, and all of a sudden they turn 30 and they're mad because they're in the same situation they were in their 20s. And then they become 40 and then they just sit back hoping and wishing that things are going to change for them, but they're in the same situation they was in their 30s. The reason why is because they never created a larger vision of themselves. So be passionate about that vision. I was passionate about retiring my wife when she turned 22. She ain't never worked a job a day in her life after that. That was my passion. But guess what? My job that positioned me to do that, I couldn't stand. So I wasn't passionate about my job that I showed up every day, but yet I was passionate on the purpose of why I was working that job.
Yeah.
So, but in order to do that, you have to create these visions. You got to go so far in the future. I always tell people, man, do it for the future you. Everything that you're doing right now, young man, you're doing it for who you're going to become in life. You're not doing this for right now. You're already in this position right now. You're in this position right now because of what you've done or didn't do the last several years of your life. And then so now, in the present, you're working towards the future you. And if you don't work towards that future you, then you're going to be in that same position that you're in today. So I want you to take a pause in your life right now. And I want you to write down, really create this vision of who you want to become in life. Bro, you like a blank book. This is my book, right? This got my whole life story in it. Your book is completely blank. What is your life going to look like when I buy your book? What is it going to say? What is it going to read? Is it going to be the same chapter after the same chapter after the same chapter? Or are you going to go ahead and keep progressing? Every chapter you're going to keep on. Is it going to keep going up? You're going to keep progressing. So your assignment is to write down what the future you look like. I'm talking about go deep. Go deep, bruh. How many kids do you want to have?
I don't know.
Exactly. If you don't know, who knows?
Yeah.
Bruh, you a king. A king don't become a king by mistake.
Hmm.
You're a king on purpose, bruh. You're a king, and your kingdom is only going to be as good as you make it. Your kingdom is only going to be as good as you design it. You're a king that's going to find your queen. Your queen is going to be there, and you're supposed to lead your queen. How are you going to lead your queen if you don't even know where you're going in life? How are you going to lead your children, the prince, the princesses? How are you going to lead them? Bruh, I need you to sit down and start creating the life that you want to live in. How does it look? What does it look like? Where are you living? How many children? I want you to even go deep with it, man. Make it real. Write down their names.
Mm.
Make it real. Write down their names. Start working. The only reason why I grind so hard before my children was here is because I already made them real in my life. I already knew their names. The reason why I didn't give up, if you look at this book, and we're going to get on this chapter about my son, the reason I didn't give up on my son is because he already had a name. Imagine that kind of grind, bro. Imagine that kind of grind. If he did not have a name, if he wasn't real, then I would have just been like, oh, I guess it wasn't meant to happen. But when I sat back and gave him a name, I didn't just give him a name, I gave him clothes, I gave him everything. When I gave him that, it made it real. I couldn't give up on him. So when you give your vision, your life, when you give it a name, when you actually make it real, you write it down on paper, I guarantee you won't give up on it. The reason why you won't give up on it is because it's actually real. It's not a thought. When you just think of things, that's just a thought.
Yeah.
But when you write it down, it becomes real. So I want you to write out your life, bro. You got so much, man. The world is waiting on whatever you got inside of you. The world is waiting on it. The world is waiting on it, bro. I got a real estate course called Make Real Estate Real. And like I said, I'm going to get you that course. That course is so crazy. It was inside of me while I was riding around in the squad cars. Here it is. The police department was only paying me $36,000 a year. But I already had Make Real Estate Real inside of me. This course that would change the world was already inside of me. All I had to do was just take it and put it on paper. That's all I had to do. So what's inside of you? What is the world waiting on? It's something inside of you, bro.
My immediate answer to that would be, I don't know. I've always just wanted to do things different, trying to create my own dance style, but I guess I'm just not willing to wait on it to work out. Because I'm probably taking up a lot of time.
Now don't worry about it, man.
It's like, I wonder, I'm like, maybe like dance is like not, you know, because I've gotten shout outs from like LL Cool J and like Willow Smith and SZA. So there's been opportunities for my stuff to blow up, just never did. And I'm just kind of like, I don't know, is there such thing as trying too hard?
Never,
I
man.
was going hard for a little bit.
Yeah, just keep going, man. The thing about it is that, you know, unfortunately, dreams, man. You know how long I've been investing in real estate?
No.
21 years.
Oh.
You know how long y'all been hearing about me? 2 years. I've been doing this for 21 years. You know how long, you know E.T.?
Yeah.
You know how long Eric Thomas been speaking before he actually came out with the Secret to Success or the Guru video? He was speaking for over 20 years. He was speaking for over 20 years. And then all of a sudden he did a speech in front of some students, the Guru story, and it went viral. And then everybody then said, oh man, he's the #1 motivational speaker. He's been the #1 motivational speaker. Dog, the thing about it is, what you see as wasted time, God sees as practice.
Hmm.
You see it as wasted time, but God is preparing you. So when you finally do come out, you're going to take off running. Bro, my real estate course didn't become the #1 real estate course in the world because all of a sudden I just started doing real estate in 2 years. It became the #1 real estate because I was doing this for 21 years. Preparation, bro. And then you're going to go so far, so fast. that people are gonna say, "Oh man, he's just so blessed. He's just so talented."
Mhm.
Bruh, do not be weary in well doing, for in due season you will reap a reward, bruh. Just keep going, man. Make sure you send me your information, all right?
Gotcha. Thank you.
No problem, man. It's my pleasure. Man.
This is why I need to be on the other side of the camera because tears just want to flow.
Wow. Wow, man. That's man, that's right. What you see is wasted time. God sees his practice. He's preparing you. You know? He's preparing you, man. So I know a lot of people, man, did we get another person on? I guess so. Somebody said they're crying. And let me, I got the sun in my eye. You know? Let's see. Who is this? Henry. Go live. I'm just gonna keep on, man. So that's 2 courses we gave away. Come on, man. We just about to give away the courses. What's up, brother?
Holy cow! Wow.
What's going on?
Oh man. Hey, I'm shocked right now. I'm like, okay, I'm not getting through.
Oh,
You probably can't see. I'm driving. I'm a truck driver.
Oh, let's go. Okay.
All right, my thing, exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm driving truck. I almost lost my life. I was driving down the road going about 70 miles an hour. Another tractor trailer was on the side of the road, decided to do a illegal U-turn to go. I was going east. He wanted to go west. He pulls out in front of me at 70 miles an hour that I was going, and I never saw it coming. That was my wake-up call right there, because at that very second when he pulled out in front of me, I already, when they say that song, let the wheel take, let Jesus take the wheel, there was nothing else I could do. I thought I was done.
Wow.
And I have 2 kids. I mean, they are of age. At the time, my son was in his 20s, and my daughter, she's 21. And my daughter, she's married, but my son, who I wanted him to walk in my footsteps after everything happened, because I didn't want to be known with my son. My father died as a truck driver.
Oh my God.
And that's one.
I lost you. I don't think we can hear you. There you go.
Yeah, I am. Yeah. I am married. I have a beautiful wife, beautiful kids, and watching you, and if I can mention also Terry Kauser.
Yep.
Wonderful lady. Listening to you inspired me. Listening to you inspired me about the real estate, and that is my map. And like I said, I don't want to be known as just driving down the road to nowhere, just making money. But after I die, okay, what else my kids gonna do? What is my son gonna do? What is my wife gonna do? Listening to what you were saying about that, and I want to be able to grow with the real estate. Like I said, listening to you really inspired me.
Wow.
I mean, I want this real estate to really take off, and I don't want to be just known as the truck driver. I want to be known. I want to leave a legacy behind me. That's what I want to do. And I listened to you. And it's lovely seeing your wife.
I know, right?
And listen to the story of you almost lost your life and everything else. Mine is similar, so I just want my story to be different too. Also, I want to be able to preach and inspire someone else, like my son, uh, my mom, my brother, my sister. I want to be known differently.
Yeah.
So thank you
Let
for.
me ask you something. Did you go through the real estate course?
I'm going through it right now with Terry Kauser,
Okay. Okay.
and
You're going through the Make Real Estate Real course. You're going through Terry's course.
the credit leverage.
Yep. Yep. Oh yeah, that's a fire.
Yeah.
That's a fire course. Have you been
Yeah.
through Make Real Estate Real?
No, I have not.
Okay.
I've been trying to get a hold of you and everything else. Like I said, my wife and I we just bought a house,
Yep.
and I just want to take baby steps, and I don't
Yep.
want to take any crazy steps or anything, because as far as money right now, I'm trying to build up my business credit. Right now, the only thing I have right now is the LLC. I have the EIN, but I have not done the business bank account yet.
Yep.
And I just need someone to hold my hand along the way, because I've never done this before, so ever in my life. So
Yeah, and most of us haven't, man. Most of us haven't.
yeah,
The reason why I was asking is
right.
because I definitely, man, let your wife know that we're gonna send you the real estate course. All right.
Okay.
So
All
I want
right.
you to, I want you to go through this course while you're going through Terry's course. The thing about it is that you need this information before you buy. This is the time.
Right.
This is the time. Make sure we give this person, all right? This person.
Prestige.
Yep. Yeah. So yeah, this is the time, man. While you're going through the credit, while you're going through everything with Terry, I want to make sure that you're getting the right information and you build it so that you can. I tell people all the time, if you're ready to buy real estate, it's kind of almost like too late. You should get it before you're ready to buy, so that you can have the information.
Okay.
Right? You get the information first, and then because the information is going to position you to buy. And so, man, I love my 9-to-5ers, man. God kept you safe on that road for a reason, and any way that we can help pour into your family's legacy, man, it would be an honor, knowing that your family legacy was able to create generational wealth by utilizing this course that my family created.
Okay.
All right. So we got a bunch of people we want to bring on here, but man, if you can, send me a DM with your information, and I want to make sure I get that course out to you tonight, so that you can go ahead, and the second you're done with Terry's course, you can jump right on this one.
Okay. All right.
All right. Keep supporting us, man. I appreciate you, bro. Be safe on that road, man.
All right. 10-4.
All right, man.
Over, no, it's over, right?
What's that?
It's trucker talk. Over.
What's
Copy?
that? Copy.
Okay.
I think you got to.
10-4. It means okay.
No.
I think you got to click us off. I don't know if I can click. If I click
Okay.
that X, it's gonna cut off. I need to get my hands on this information.
You're
Who's the one?
Prestige Realty right now?
Yeah, you want to?
Prestige Realty.
Prestige Realty. Go ahead
Can
and
you request to go live?
oh, there we go.
There you go.
Let's see. Is that still him?
Looks like he's logging off. This is a human.
Henry. There we go. Whoa.
Whoa.
How you get two people in here? All right, man. We still learning this. So
Hey,
what's up?
Hey, Jemal, how are you?
I'm good. What's going on, man? What's your name?
My name is Ghani Yu.
Ghani Hugh.
Yes, Jamal.
Okay.
Man, I first want to say thank you so much. The course has been so amazing. Coming into real estate before, it was, for me, I used to I started wholesaling. It wasn't really for me. And I stumbled across your course. I'll never forget. It took me so long. I was contemplating. I said, do I want to do this? Did I not? And after looking at a video you had on YouTube, it was about almost an hour. Asking what do you want, and asking myself that. I then at that point, and I said, I need to execute. And at that point, that's when I executed, and I went through the course, and I went through the course. I got the knowledge that I was looking for. I worked with some of the members of your team, as well as Purdue's team.
Yep.
And I'm happy to say, because of that course today, I was able to acquire 2 units in Chicago.
Let's go. Let's go. Now I see the big smile on your face.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So, you know, and, you know, I tell all my friends about your course. You know, I purchased the book. Yeah, you actually autographed it for me because I reached out. I said, you know, because it was a life-changing moment for me.
Wow.
So I said, you know, I said one day, you know, I'm gonna meet you because you did so much for me, because I was always wondering how and when, you know, what vehicle am I gonna use to get me to my destination, and you were able to fill that void for me. So, you know, I can't tell you how much I appreciate, you know, the information you put out. It has done so much for me and my family, and it's continued to do more because, you know, I'm building on it, and you know, and I have 2 now, and I'm calling my broker. I said, I need more, you know. So, you know, I'm truly so I'm happy. I have my family, also my brothers. I'm getting them also involved.
Let's go.
You know, because, you know, information is the key. And you know, you said your favorite phrase that I always remember is about exposure.
Yep.
You know, you said well, how does it go? It says your
level of exposure is
your level of exposure
determine your level of
determines the
success.
Absolutely. And that was it. You know, once I connected that, I said, oh wow, I wasn't exposed to some of the things that I wanted, and that required me to change things a little bit, educate myself, and execute. And that information was so vital in you know, in the direction of things for me.
Wow. Did you have like any wake up call, anything that happened beforehand? Like what made you say, I got to get in real estate? Like I got to do this.
You know what? When I started with wholesaling, it was like, okay, I was doing it. I was like, you know, it really wasn't for me per se, and I almost gave it up. But you know, having children, two children with one on the way, you know, you want certain things for your life, and you want certain things for them. So that was really the moment for me, was trying to contemplate, how do I do it? You know, I wasn't really sure. But those were the driving forces for me, trying to figure out how can I get to this destination, not really knowing what it was I wanted to focus on, but I knew I wanted to get to generational wealth for them.
Yeah. No, bro, that's good, man. You know, I try to talk to people in this chapter, you know, it's all about, you know, one stream of income is not enough. You know, I tell people all the time, you can love your job, you know, you can work that thing until you turn 90 years old, but it will never be enough. Like you guys have to understand that, you know, I look at everything like vehicles, and real estate, even though I love real estate, it's still a vehicle, right? And then in that vehicle, I got several other vehicles. You know, I buy and hold properties, and then we get the net cash flow from the properties. We get the equity in the properties. You know, these properties take care of us today. They're going to take care of us. They took care of us for the last 20 years. They're going to take care of my children. These are all vehicles, man. These are all vehicles. And then we refinanced them. Camilla and I started our first business as far as with the daycare centers. You know, we're going to go into that also. And we started a chain daycare center. It came from the real estate. No bank would give us a loan for a business because they said we had no experience in it. You know, everything came from the bricks, man. So, you know, I teach, have a purpose for every property you purchase. So, man, continue. Don't stop right here. You know, come up with more purposes. Like, what else you want? Bro, real estate is, bro, the bricks is nothing more than like the bank for me, right? I don't go to the bank. I go to my bricks. Whenever it is that we want to do something, whatever it is we want to do, all you have to do, man, is just come up with it and use real estate to finance that thing. So, man, I know, congratulations. Welcome to the family. Keep going. If you could buy 2 properties, you could buy 200. You could buy 20. Don't stop. Why? It worked. You found success. It's all about having the right system, and that's what you did, man. You know, for me, like I said, when I got that wake-up call, I went in and I said, I don't care. Come hell or high water, I got to make this work because my family is dependent on me. My wife is dependent on me. You know, I think there's no greater love than being able to take care of my wife from the grave. That's a different type of love. Where you taking care of your spouse from the grave. You taking care of your children. It's some man that walk on the street right now. They got jobs and they're not even taking care of their children. They living.
Right.
I want to take care of my children from the grave. I want to take care of my children's children from the grave. I want to take care of my children's children's children from the grave. I don't want it to stop, man. So, bruh, you know, that same thing, man, you know, you can do the same thing too, man. And, you know, man, appreciate you trusting me, trusting the system. And, bruh, the best is yet to come, man. It's just the beginning for you, bruh. Believe in it and go deep.
Thank you, Jamal. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Nah, no problem, man. I see you. I see you on the calls.
Absolutely. All right, guys. Good night.
All right, take care.
All right, have a go. Man, that's something. I know, right? That's something. You got to click us off. I think I can click you off. I just don't know how to do it. Yeah, there we go. Man, this is something, man. It's already almost 7 o'clock. We haven't even went through stuff. I know. But, yeah, you want to take another one or you want to just go?
Get back to
I don't know where I'm at, man. I'm just all.
She'll be talking about multiple streams.
You know, so all right, man. Multiple streams of income, whatever. We, you know, after that situation happened, we in the book, we talk about how, you know, it was important for us to, you know, to start getting multiple streams of income. And it wasn't just necessarily like if anything happened to us. I mean, that was a huge reality, but it also was, you know, the job, the money that we was making on our job. From what I found out, your job will never pay you enough. You know, they'll pay you, they'll make it where you're okay, you know, where you're able to pay your bills, you're able to travel. But I'm talking about thriving, y'all. I'm talking about getting the full experience of life, is what I like to say. Living life on the left side of the menu. You know, getting that full experience of life. You know, I always wanted to take Camille out of town. And I think sometimes people think that the destination is the place that you celebrate, right? So when money was limited, right, it was like, all right, cool, we want to go to Hawaii. And so it was like, all right, we're going to stay at the cheapest hotel because we can't afford much. We're going to fly in the back of the plane. We're going to, you know, drive the worst Uber or get picked up by a taxi cab when we get there. You know, it was always like, all right, cool, but yet we made it to Hawaii though. Man, we there, we here as long as we got here. But now having a full experience, it's like, look, the second we leave in the crib, right? All right, we're gonna have a limo pick us up or some, what is that called?
Uber
Black pick us up. We're gonna get to the airport, go walk through TSA, you know, go walk, don't wait in line too long. Then we're gonna get in first class. And then once we get first class, we're gonna have some guy, when we get to Hawaii, some guy gonna be there with King on there, or make real estate real. Make real estate real. You're gonna have King written on there. And then that person's gonna take us to a 5-star hotel. And then the second we get there, it's gonna be somebody holding some pina coladas or something like that. You know, and we haven't even made it yet to the, you know, to the full experience. It's the second we decide we want to do something. But we're able to do that now because we have multiple streams of income. We're able to do that now. By the time we spend that money on that trip, the money is already back in our account from one of our other businesses. So guys, this is not just about real estate. This is not just at this point in our life. It was like, all right, cool. We want to make sure we take care of our lifestyle just in case something happens to one of us. But also, we want to make sure that we thriving in life. We want to make sure that we not just surviving, we thriving. We want to make sure that we not just alive. We want to be living. It's a big difference. There's a lot of people that's alive and they're not living. All right, I'm gonna take this one person out. I know.
Seasoned chef.
Seasoned chef, come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What's up, bro? Oh, no, there we go. Hey, how you doing? I'm
Great.
sorry.
How are you doing?
All right. How's it going? I just saw you at the top of your hair. How's everything?
Oh, everything is going great. I
That's
didn't
good.
expect
What-
for you to click on me.
Why not? You push the button.
Right.
What's
I
your
was just
name?
listening to you talk. My name's Mariah Ellis.
Mariah?
Yes.
Oh, I love it. I love it. What's up, Mariah?
Oh,
We
not
just,
much.
we
I
just
was
sitting over
like,
here talking. That's all.
right. I was listening to you talk. I was like, man, he's right about multiple streams of income. Because, I was just thinking about, what happened to me recently. And basically, I invested into some course, but it was for like foreign exchange. I was believing everything that they said. I was expecting for this to give me financial freedom immediately, but it didn't, and I uprooted my family. I moved down to Houston, Texas. And for me, it's just now realizing that I need to plan and write everything down, instead of wasting time, because I don't have time to waste. It's where I'm at now. It's just like, I don't have any time to waste. I need to plan. I need to write it down. I need to make it clear, because I don't want my life to be random. I want it to have purpose, and I want it to be exactly what I make it, so.
How old are you?
I'm 29. This year I turned 30.
Wow. Okay. No, it sounds like you got your head on your shoulders.
Right.
No, I love that, man. I think a lot of people, they sit back and, a lot of people might see my life or see somebody else's life and they think that, it just all happened by accident or we were just
Right.
lucky. And you hit it right on the head about it being on purpose. You can literally create the life that you want to live,
Right.
but you got to write it down.
Right.
And I'm going to tell you something. And I'm glad you said that, because in the first part of the real estate course, the first part is about writing down the life that not only that you currently have, like what's the current cost to you, but what's the future cost to you. The reason why I have people write that down is because I want you to think about how you want your life to be. Our jobs.
Right. And I heard you say that on a podcast, that I did it just like 2 days ago. I wrote down the cost of my life. I did.
Wow. Now, at that part in the course, what I did, I had a building, right? I had a building for every bill. So we said that we had this kind of house. How much is that house going to cost us? Then this was the future house that we wanted. This was our dream house. And then how much would that house cost? So you just think about it. The future you, the life that you want to live, it has a cost associated with it. Do you know how much that cost is?
Well, here recently, I've been reading Think and Grow Rich, and it asks you to like write down a specific number. And the number that I wrote down is $8,008,008. And I wrote a specific date that I wanted, so
Gotcha.
I don't
That's
know how much
broader,
my
but
life
roughly.
is going to cost, but
Right.
I know.
I want you to write down how much your life, the lifestyle that you want, right? The type of life that you want to live. Meaning, what kind of house do you want to live in? Where is it at? How much is that house? What type of car you want to drive? How much is that monthly car note?
Right.
How often do you want to travel? How much is that? I want you to write down what the future cost of Mariah looks like. What is the future cost? It should be, and is a dollar amount. Right now, the current cost of you, you know exactly how much it costs every month to maintain your standard of living, right?
Right.
Now I want you to write down and total out what that future cost, that dream life that Mariah wants to have. It's got a price tag to it. How much is it? If you don't know what it's going to cost, then you'll never go after the things in life to pay for it.
Right.
So I want you to do that. And then, but you ain't even got to do it on your own. I'm going to help you out. I'm going to give you the course, all right? And then the course is going to break down for you. And it's going to be like I'm right there with you, Mariah. And I'm telling you, I'm like, hey, write it down. I'm like, put it right here. Do this, do that. All right?
Thank you so much. I really
So this is what
appreciate
life, and look, I'm talking to you, but there's other people, a bunch of people listening. I need everybody, stop living life on accident. Stop. This is not what the wealthy do. When you live life on accident, you start working for somebody else for the rest of your life on purpose. You start working for somebody else on purpose. All right? So now it's time. It's our time. It's our time. It's our time now for us to start living life on purpose, for us to start going after the things in life that we want. Life is short. You're here for a reason and you're here for a season. There's no reason why you can't live the life you want. God did not bring you to this earth to be the main character in somebody else's life.
True.
God brought you, you got your own story. All right? You got your own story. And I can't wait to hear about it. I can't wait to watch it. So I need you to send me a DM, all right? Send me a DM right now with your information. And then I'm going to make sure, give me your email. And I'm going to make sure we get you that real estate course tonight.
Thank you
and
so
then
much.
the first part of it is you writing down exactly how you want your life to be. This is so important. This is the most important part.
Absolutely.
Because
I agree.
what you're doing is you're creating a roadmap for your life. You're creating a roadmap. I can have the best car, right? I can have a Lamborghini. I can have a Rolls Royce. And that's a beautiful car, expensive, everything. But if I get behind the wheel of that car and I do not put in where I want to go in life on that GPS, guess what that car gonna do?
Not move.
It's not gonna move.
Yes.
It's just gonna sit there. It's just gonna sit there. This beautiful car. Or if you happen to still get behind the wheel and just make it go without putting in a GPS and not having a destination set for yourself, you're just gonna eventually be riding around in circles, and then eventually you're gonna run out of gas. And I think that's what happens to a lot of people. We run out of gas. We work hard. We believe that working hard is the key. But you ain't got nowhere to go. It's like you just that little gerbil going around in that little hamster wheel or whatever. You just riding around, and then eventually you're gonna get tired. And so that's what a lot of people I noticed just over time, they just get tired. I'm talking about people that could have been successful, people that could have lived the life that they dreamed of. They just did not know how. They didn't set that GPS. They didn't get another stream of income. I tell people all the time, Mariah, you are one property away from living in the house that you want to live in. You're one property away from driving that car that you always wanted to drive. You are one property away from retiring your spouse or you retiring yourself or getting away from that job. I'm sitting here telling you, man, you can do it. Everybody can do it.
Right.
Real estate is the one thing that everybody can do. And the reason why I believe that wholeheartedly is because everybody is doing it. You're either renting, you're either leasing, you either own. Everybody is involved in real estate. This course is just going to show you how to get to this side of the cash register. This course is just going to show you how to provide a service and then collect money so that you can use that money now to finance the lifestyle that Mariah dreamed of.
I'm excited. I'm excited. I know it. I know it's just lack of information, because right now I am renting and I know about the other side. It's just, I've always thought I couldn't get to the other side. I didn't know how. I didn't think anybody would share that knowledge with me. So.
Nah. Hey, them days over with. All right, them days are over with. Now I just need you to take this information and run with it.
Right.
And then when you become successful, I'll need you to reach back and then show somebody else. All
Absolutely.
right?
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. King and Mrs. King.
No problem. No problem.
Right.
You have a good one.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right. Take it easy. Man, we got a bunch of people in there.
Whoa.
I know, right? Man, crazy, y'all. Crazy. Let's look at some of the stuff on here. What's this? But yeah. That's who we hit on before. Yep. Man, amen. Knowledge is power. Exposure is power. Reach back always. Absolutely. Congratulations. Man, I love this community. People are just like excited for other people, man. Your wife is beautiful. Yes, she is.
Show somebody else.
Show somebody else.
Let's get a married couple.
Hey, any married couples on here? Camille wants some married couples. Any married couples? How do I know if somebody married?
I don't know.
Right, I don't know if they married. I know he's married. Is that what you're talking about?
No,
who you looking at?
That's fine.
Let's see. No excuses. God bless you and your family and do what you do for others. Yes, appreciate that.
What up, bro?
That's the youth minister.
What's up, bro?
What's going on, y'all?
Hey.
How you doing, Camille?
How's everything?
Man, everything is lovely, man. Everything is lovely. And you were talking about wake-up calls, man. And hey, hold on just a second. I want to see if I can get my wife up here. Hey, Amy. She's coming. She's coming. She's coming. So, hey, real quick, like I told y'all my story before, man, like with the 3 losses back to back, my daughter, Callie Grace, my mom to a drug overdose, and my grandmother. But here's a real life wake up call, man. Like that was all during my first year of ministry. But before that, I worked on drilling rigs, man, for 10 and a half years in the oil field. I remember one day, I was walking down what we call the Green Mile. It's an 800-foot long walkway down the side of our drilling rig, and we get this sound that's man overboard, man. Alarms start going off. We're hearing like, come on in. Hey, this is my beautiful queen, Jemal. This is Amy.
Hey,
Hi,
hey,
Amy.
hey, this is my beautiful queen. This is Camille.
Nice to meet y'all.
Nice to meet you too.
And so yeah, I'm walking down the Green Mile. This alarm goes off. Man overboard, man overboard, man. And we had practiced. I'm talking for years. We practiced this every week, bro. And then all of a sudden, we're in a real life situation, man. My dad is out there. My dad happened to be on the same rig as me. He was doing some inspections, and I remember we ran up to the fast rescue boat. We have like, I jump in the boat. You're only allowed to have the bosun, me, the helper, and then a mechanic at one time. We're on this boat, man, and we launch the straps off of it. We lower the lifeboat. It's like rough seas, man, and the wind and waves is pounding. We hit the water, bosun says, ready, and I release the life raft, and the fast rescue boat takes off, man. And we go, and this guy is like bobbing. Praise God, man, that like somebody had thrown a life ring from the rig, and they threw the life ring, man, and the guy caught it. The guy on the other end he was attached to a 10-foot scaffold pole. He was a scaffold builder that was working on the side of the rig that had fell off, man. And dude, we got in there, and he starts like panicking, bro, panicking. When we get up to him, I'm yelling, there he is. And the bosun's like, I see him. And we make it there, and he's like got one arm and a head through the life ring. We managed to get this guy, and I'm trying to pull him over by myself, and I'm not strong enough. He's soaking wet, scaffolding poles, and you know, I didn't have all that then like you, Mom. And so the mechanic comes up and he helps, and on 3 we pull him in, bro. He rolls over on top of us. I'm talking crying. He's bawling. He's like, thank you, God, all of this. And I remember I saw the look in his eyes, Mom. He didn't know if he was gonna make it, man. He thought this was it. And I remember we loaded him on the helicopter, and we sent him away, man. He was scraped and bruised and cut up. And I remember we sent him on the on the helicopter. I never saw that guy again, man. But it taught me 2 things, man. Number 1, in leadership, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready.
Facts.
All right?
Facts.
And number 2, there are situations that you'll find yourself in that can train you for, right? One of these days, we're all gonna meet our maker, man. And at the end of all of that, like I want my family taken care of. I want my family taken care of, and I've decided to live a life dedicated to Christ, and it's about other people, man. And like with my bride, I've talked about the real estate real course. And look, all right, so that was my wake up call. My daughter was 9 years old. Half her life I've spent on drilling rigs, hustling, chasing the dime, all right, and made good money, Mom. Yeah. And so when I finally looked back and said, what's this all about, man? In game, I'm missing their lives, my kids' lives, man. And I came home, invested in gotten youth ministry, and then I got into the situation I told you guys about before, the hardest year of my life. and I started jumping around, speaking, sharing my story, wrote a book, all of this stuff, and joined a couple programs and stuff. And so when I tell my wife about Make Real Estate Real, she gets scared, Mom, and she's like, you know, is this another, like, she trusts me because we've been good stewards, like we've got 25 acres in an old farm.
Well, let me ask your wife real quick. What do you fear? What are you fearful of?
Well, I just I don't want to be spending time and money and it not be fruitful. We have our hands in a lot, and I feel like God's placed us in a certain area for impact, and I don't want to take away from that. Spending our time unnecessarily on all these other endeavors, because I truly feel like we're where we're supposed to be, doing what we're supposed to be doing.
Is it more so time or is it more so money for the course?
I would say money.
Okay, so then if I gave you the course, do you have the time to look at it?
I mean, yeah, we've got the time, you know, as long as it's an extended time, like a go at your pace, but you know.
Yeah, it is go at your pace.
Definitely money, investing money in something else that you don't know what's going to happen. Is like, we just don't have money to throw around.
I got you. Hey, bro, she calling you out, man.
I know, Mom.
Calling you out. Pretty much what I'm hearing, you know what I'm hearing? Is that she's saying that you got your hands on a lot of things and she's waiting on something to just pop. She's waiting on you to, you know, get into something and it just take off, making it work as opposed to going from this thing to this thing to this thing. So, man to man, I'm about to give you the real estate course, all right?
I love you, Mom. I love you, Mom.
I'm about to give you the course. Hold on, we got to prove her wrong.
I know.
I'm gonna give you the course, and then now we gotta go in. All right.
We're going in, man.
We already went in. You already was working out. I was holding you accountable. You shoot me messages every morning. Yep. So now I'm gonna hold you accountable because you have to show your queen that you can execute. Because I'm gonna promise you, it's not the information. If you don't execute right now, it's not the information. You can't blame it on the information because it's thousands of people that's executing. So this is gonna be a wake-up call. This is gonna be a gut punch right now.
Mo, I'm telling you, man, the life you are living, man, what you're doing, you woman. I'm just telling you, I love Mo. Your heart, man. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. You know, I want to show my wife that God can do anything. It's not even about my possessions, Mom. Like I remember we were able to plant a well when I was working offshore. We paid it was $14,700 to put a well in Haiti. And so I'm like, this is just who we are, man. We love people and we want to be a part of kingdom builders. And this is just another segue, man.
If it works.
Hey, all things.
She said if it works.
And I'm about to, and before she said it, all things. Come on, say it with me.
All things.
All things work together
for the good of those who love God and are called according to his purpose.
Let's go.
Let's go.
So it's going to work.
It's
because
going to
I
work,
know you
Mom.
love God. And I know you've been called to his purpose.
It's going to
work.
Yes,
Speak those things that are not as though they are.
Yes, sir.
Speak it. Speak it. Stop speaking negativity. All right? Stop speaking negativity. Start saying it. Start proclaiming it. I'm already saying it. Y'all already working on your third property right now.
That's right.
You already got 6 figures in your bank right now. I'm speaking it into existence right now.
We're working on it, Mom. We're working on it. This is big things to come. And here's the thing. I told her, I said, we were able to get debt free. And I know you're not too worried about the whole debt thing because there's good debt and bad. Like, I know all that. But, man, we have been stewards up to this point. And it's like, man, I'm ready, Mom.
And this is one of the things, like, when Jemal first started out, of course, I didn't understand everything about the real estate game. I didn't necessarily understand all of the money that it was going to take, the time that it was going to take. But what I did understand was that I trusted him. I loved him. He had made great decisions for our life, his life, my life. And so I had no problem supporting him. I wouldn't be the one going out there looking for the properties and, you know, walking through them and any of that. But I was able to help support him financially. And it's one of those things, like, if you can't help someone in what they're doing, just don't hinder them. You know, you don't want to be the one to get in the way of things. And at the end of the day, I knew the calling that God had on his life, our life, and I trusted God and I trusted my husband. And I knew that he wasn't going to let me down. And at this point right now, Jemal comes up with all kind of things to do. And it's like, okay, you know what? I trust you. I support you. My job is to support the vision. God gave him the vision. And I just feel like my role is to support the dream. And it works. It works beautifully for us, you know, and he will come to me with his ideas and what he wants to do next. And he'll always ask me for my opinion. Sometimes I'll give it to him. Sometimes I'll just say, you know what, you got this, go right ahead. You know, my job again is to support the vision. So if you're not going, if you can't help, just don't hinder, you know, but it's better. It's absolute best when a married couple, they can get on one accord and they can get in agreement. Yeah. And of course, we all know the power of agreement, what happens when two people get in agreement.
That's right. That's right.
So let's walk in agreement.
And what I love about this is I love how you preach 9 to 5 still, Jemal. I love how you preach 9 to 5 because my call and my passion is youth ministry. Like, I love it. I'll never give it up, and unless God, you know, calls me to the next step or the next step. But this is something. This is legacy. This is being able to be a part of something bigger than myself. Yeah. And so I love that, man.
Yeah. And this is about, you know, it's about passing something on. You know, you're a fire minister, you know, you're doing things, but your children might not have that calling. So it's all about what things can you pass on to the next generation. Even Michael Jordan, the greatest basketball player to ever exist. I know you're watching, CJ. Even Michael Jordan, the greatest basketball player to ever exist, he couldn't pass on his basketball skills to his sons. So, but you can pass on this business that you guys are going to create. You can pass on this real estate. All right, so look,
hey,
we touching and agreeing on it. It's already done.
So I'm trying to show you. I keep pictures of my kids, man. I keep pictures of my kids, man. Right here, just inspirational, man. It's already done, and we the best is yet to come.
That's what's up. Hey, bro, send me that message, and then let's get it going. All right.
That's
This
good.
day one.
Bye.
Nice meeting you, Amy.
Nice to meet y'all.
Welcome to the family, Amy.
See you on the Facebook group.
All right, y'all.
Bye.
Bye. Wow. All right. I think that we done enough for today.
You can do one more.
You really want to? All right.
I can do one more.
All right. Yup. What
time is it?
It's 7:25. All right.
That's good
All
stuff.
right. One more.
Stuff.
Oh, it's great stuff. It's great stuff. I don't know who to pick. Who should we pick? Let's see. This one right here. You want to do that? Let's say view requests. Let's see. Who else want to come on? Oh man, I see Black Millionaires in the house.
Ready.
My wife and I ready.
Go, John.
Then come on. You got to send a request.
Go
live. I'm getting good at this. We need you all the time.
There we go.
What's up, man?
What's up?
No much, bro. My wife just clicked on. She said she saw you said my wife and I. Oh, there she go.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good. What's your name?
I'm Alexis.
I'm Nico.
Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you guys.
Where are you all from?
We're in Atlanta.
We're in Atlanta. I'm from Anchorage, Alaska, but I live in Atlanta now. since we've gotten married and everything.
Bro, you went all the way to Alaska to go?
Nah, so let me tell you. So she went to school, she's a dentist, so she went to dental school in Atlanta, and that's how I met her at Emory.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy, but yeah.
How long you guys
I
been
went to
married?
undergrad here.
How long you been married?
3 years.
3 years.
February 16th.
Oh, you have any children?
Well, I'm actually expecting now, so
Oh,
we're due July 1st.
oh, don't jump, don't jump, don't jump. Don't jump. We got you. I
We're
believe
due
you.
July 1st with
July-
a baby girl.
Oh,
wow.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Look at you, just glowing.
Well, it's exciting. It's an exciting time for us, so we're ready. We've been together for about 8 years now, so it's exciting, and we're looking forward to little Miss Ava coming soon.
Ava, wow, that's my niece name.
Oh, really? It's a beautiful name.
Are you all interested in real estate?
Yeah,
we're like
yeah.
still learning and growing. So
Yeah, we got a lot of plans. So we're talking about some dental offices, real estate, investing in some stuff. So with our baby girl coming, we setting everything up, getting our foundation set right now. So
wow. So
Yeah.
are you in dental field
no,
also?
I work in the government in cybersecurity.
Oh, okay.
So, we have our little side hustles too. So I'm actually over here writing a little book right now. We have like a personal finance business. So we're doing that too on the side. So just a lot of stuff going on.
Hey, bro, multiple streams of income.
That's right.
That's what we've been talking about. That's what this is all about. And those multiple streams of income is not really necessarily so that you can, go buy several different cars for every stream of income that you have, but it's to make sure that, you already preparing a place for your daughter before your daughter even come in the world.
Right.
What kind of love is that as a father? You already putting things in place, for that little one before she even comes in the world. You already got, bank accounts set up or money to the side to go into her bank account when she get a social security number, of course. But you already have investment accounts. You already got a 529 college plan set up for her. You already know what kind of school you want to send her to, childcare.
Mm-hmm.
You just have everything set up for her, man.
Yeah.
The little princess is coming. So, this is beautiful, man. This is beautiful.
Yeah,
So, go ahead.
No, I said we already scoping out our next home. We about to buy some houses in Cali. Like that's where we trying to go. Hey, we've been watching YouTube videos for our dream home we want to build. So, like you say, just having that dream already set out.
Yeah. I think a lot of people, it's kind of like they don't dream, right? Or if they do dream, they don't go after their dreams. They kind of wait for their dream to find them, right? They kind of just sit back and hope. And a lot of times they just be lying to themselves too. Have you ever work with people? See, y'all ain't been in your jobs long enough. I was working on the police department. I'm telling you, it's the worst thing. We used to be sitting up, and I'd be sitting here talking to some of these police officers, and and someone been on the job 15, 20 years. They wanted to go out to Dunkin' Donuts all the time. Be sitting there. That's true. Police do like donuts, and they do like Dunkin' Donuts. And they'd be sitting there, and they'd be having their little coffee, and be like, oh man, I got about another 5 more years on the job. The same conversation every night too. Right? It's the same. I'm like, golly, they like, oh man, when I retire, man, oh man, I'm gonna go get me this house. I'm gonna go get my favorite car, man. I'm gonna go travel the world. And I'm just like, dude, you can't even pay your bills right now.
Right.
You're getting 100% of your salary right now. You can't pay your bills fully, but yet you're lying to yourself that when you retire and they cut your salary by 30%, now all of a sudden you're gonna travel the world and you're gonna just live this dream life. Right. I used to just look, I'm like, wow, is it just me? And I used to see every night people used to do this. And I was like, man, let me get up out of here, man. I'm like, this is weird, so, don't lie, man. Just go, y'all young couple, y'all got the whole world in front of you guys. Live life and then do it together. You know what I'm saying? Do it together. Camilla and I, we always just create new ventures to take on, new businesses, new ideas, new projects around the house. Here it is. I'm still trying to build. I'm about to try to build another 2,000 square feet on top of my 18,000 square foot house, just because I just got to do something new. I got to do something, you know. How long you been married? You said 3 years? Or 3 years?
3.
Yeah, one thing, bro, if I can give you some husbandly advice.
I'm ready.
What is it? He needs all the advice he can get.
If I can give you some husbandly advice, always keep her on her toes. Meaning, like, always come up with new stuff. Always make things exciting. Take her to new places. You know, build new things. Just when she thinks she get to know you, do something like become a motivational speaker. And then go travel the world speaking. You know what I'm saying? She thought she knew me. Oh, Jemal, a real estate investor. Okay, another building. Okay, here we go again. All right, you think you know me? All right, cool. I'm about to go start speaking with the #1 motivational speaker in the world. I'm going to travel the world.
Right.
And then I'm going to go get social media. And then I'm going to be going live. And then I'm going to write a book. Then I'm going to put you all in a book and talk about you. Just keep on, man. Just keep on. Like, make her get reintroduced to you over and over again.
Yep, got it.
I promise you, Camille got to get to know me all over again. One of my favorite lines, and Jay-Z said it, allow me to reintroduce myself. Please allow me to reintroduce myself. Straight up. Never let them get to, like, once they get to know you, take it to the next level. Take it to the next level. It's going to keep her excited. It's going to keep her on her toes. It's going to have her to get to know you all over again. And I think that that's something big. I try to keep doing that with Camille. You know what I'm saying? We've been knowing each other.
Those things are external.
We've been knowing each other since we were 16 years old. So.
Oh yeah, that's a long time. No, but I gotta give you something though. So I know I'm in the little 120 conference. We watch the podcast every week. So I'm a LeBron fan. So I gotta rock with CJ. Man. I can't, like, I feel your points though, but I gotta rock with Brian.
Bro, let me talk to your wife.
Okay, so Jemal, the only thing that I have with CJ is the chocolate cake. So,
oh my God, who picked y'all? What is it?
Man, nah, yeah.
I'm a huge Cammy Cake fan. Like, I love Cammy Cakes. And so I know she had to kind of school you on cakes a little bit. So
she didn't school nothing. Let me tell you something. So what I found out is that you got East Coast cakes, you got West Coast cakes, and you got Midwest cakes. So she's a down south cake person.
Oh, I got it. All right. Okay.
But anybody on here who's been to Cammy Cakes, you know what I'm saying? She's here for cakes, right? She's about right here.
That's the top. Okay.
You got Harold's Chicken. They up here, cake. You know what I'm saying? They get that little slice of cake. So this is going to determine though if you guys get the real estate course or not. This next question. And that question is, do you leave your butter in the refrigerator or do you leave it on the countertop?
In the refrigerator.
My butter goes in the refrigerator.
All right, cool. Boom. There you go.
Who leave it on the countertop?
Your boy CJ, the same one you said you agree with.
Come on, CJ. You got to get him on that on the next podcast.
Oh, we had a whole debate about it, man. It was a whole scandal.
Nah, it goes in the fridge.
Yeah, bro. People was protesting butter. I mean, he leave his butter. Every time he come to my house, he leaves butter on the counter. I'm like, bro, would you please put the butter in the refrigerator?
Please.
Like, stop doing that. Stop leaving it. He like, I like my butter soft. I'm like, put it in the microwave. Do what you gotta do. Stop leaving my butter on the countertop.
On the counter. Yeah. Right, not on the countertop.
No. I mean, it's got dairy.
Exactly. No.
That's crazy.
But look, let me do this. I'm gonna get back on topic. So, as we were saying, you guys got your whole life in front of y'all, your whole marriage. I think, Camille and I, we are going on 19 years. Married in July. We'll be 19 years. And so it's our responsibility to pour into the younger married couples and, and make sure that you guys, are successful. There's not a lot of us left. Yeah. It's not a lot of us left. Just look at the statistics. So, people are watching y'all. Just remember that. Yeah. People are watching y'all. And then when all of the honeymoon stage is over, when that baby not so cute no more, and that baby started talking back. We need y'all to understand that that baby was produced out of love for you guys. You were not here for it. You know, when that baby gets older and becomes a teenager and want to start dating and want to drive a car and want to call people on the phone all the time and want to go places, I need y'all to remember that, you know, it's us. Don't lose yourself trying to raise these kids. Please don't. Don't put the kids first. Bruh, your wife comes first and your husband comes first. You know, your wife don't come second and your husband don't come second. Both of y'all put each other first and y'all will be okay. And then put them kids second. Them kids, like literally, y'all come first and kids are next. You know, make sure, because when they gone, they marry, they move on, they dating, it's gonna be just y'all two. And the last thing you want to do is try to, you fell out of touch with each other. You don't even know who you land next to now, because your whole life has been all about the kids.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So, but we want to send me a DM. I want to make sure we give you guys the real estate course so you guys can continue to work on your legacy. All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Multiple streams of income, y'all. Multiple streams of income.
All right. Yeah. We appreciate it. We love all the work you're doing and your wife.
Congratulations.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah. Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all. Hey, thanks for the support.
Of course.
All right. Cool. Y'all take it easy. All right, y'all. 7:37. Man. Yeah, y'all. Wow. This was a great episode, I think. Man, get the book, man. 9to5millionaire.com. 9to5millionaire.com. All right, go there, get the book. Got the audio book. I mean, this is like life-changing principles, guys. And man, definitely want everybody to get the book so that you can follow along. It's life-changing, man. And then if you're looking for a trustworthy real estate course, it's makerealestatereal.com. Makerealestatereal.com. It's more than a real estate course. And somebody told me to even stop saying that this book is a book, because it's not a book. Now you got to go to 9to5millionaire.com for the book, the audio book, the bundle. You cannot get it from Amazon yet. So, but man, I just I thank y'all for tuning in. Anything you want to say? Any last words?
No, I just appreciate being here, being on this side, and the interaction. I'll see you guys next week.
Yep. So, man, yeah, y'all, thank y'all for this content will win a Nobel Prize. Hey, let's go, man. I hope so. We just want to change lives, y'all. I'm on purpose now. And it's so evident, I could do this all day. I do it all day. And so when you walk in purpose, there is no punch in and punch out. So we just want to continue to be blessings to other people. We want to see people win. All right. So, man, next week, y'all do me a favor. Tell other people, man. It should be tons of people on here getting blessed and getting this information. All right. So, man, y'all, I will see you guys next week. Next week, we're going over, I don't even know what it is.
The Ride, Chapter 7.
Oh, the Ride. Oh, man, that's good. We're going over the Ride. So, man, make sure you tune in. We will see you guys next
Monday.
Next Monday. Man, today's Monday. We'll see you. That's what happens when you stop working a job. You don't even know what day it is no more. So we'll see you guys next Monday, Millionaire Moments. Thank you guys for tuning in with us, man. This has been a great one, man. I love you guys. And as we say on the podcast, see you next week.
Thank you, guys.
Let's go.